Hello and welcome to Retro Reviews, my channel where I review my favorite retro video games of all time as well as some modern releases I've recently finished. First and foremost, I want to say that Black Friday this year has actually been really good. The week leading up to Black Friday, I guess, Amazon's been doing a lot of really good deals. I ended up getting Alan Wake 2, the deluxe edition on PlayStation 5 for $50, which is a steal in my opinion. It comes with Alan Wake Remastered on it, or I guess a code for it, excuse me, not on the disc or anything. But the game so far has been out of this world terrifying and fantastic. Exceeding my expectations by quite a bit. I also got Sonic Cross Shadows Generations for $30, which I was really hoping for and ended up getting exactly the price point I wanted. That game is out of this world good. But I also got this game right here, The Outer Wilds, the Archeologist Edition on the PlayStation 5. And this game is the most disappointed I have ever been in a physical copy, and there is a singular reason why. Now, I bought this because I played this when it was on PlayStation Plus Extra, but I don't have the subscription anymore, and I had an absolute blast. I did a whole review on Outer Wilds. You should go check that out after this video, because I talked about it. I talk about it in great detail about how wonderful and amazing it is. It's one of the most beautiful experiences I've ever had in a video game. Definitely one of the most more transformative experiences I've had in a very, very long time. I was recommended this game for a very long time by a dear friend of mine, and I finally got into it, and I had a phenomenal time with this game. That's all to say that when I saw this go on sale on Black Friday, I was like, yeah, $20, pretty darn good. Comes with the DLC. I never played the DLC because that wasn't included, so I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna buy this one. Little did I know that The Outer Wilds Archeologist Edition on the PlayStation 5 specifically does not have Echoes of the Eye DLC on the disc. Found that out by trying to find out what the heck I needed to do to start the DLC, because I had the save file ready to go. I'd done pretty much everything I needed to do in the game, so I was excited to get it started, and I started wandering around looking for it. I'm like, I'll figure it out on myself. I'm sure it's some mysterious thing. So I started exploring around. I can't figure it out. So I finally go to the starting area. I wander around, go to the museum, and sure enough, I see this area that says "Coming Soon." And I click on it, and it's talking about, if you want to support the Outer Wilds more, wait for our DLC and purchase that. And I'm like, I should have this DLC. So I go to the store, and sure enough, it says I can purchase it for $14.99. I'm like, okay, thought this was on the disc. So I open it up, and all I see is this. You got a nice disc and everything. You've got the little map of the solar system that you're in, which is cool, very cool. But mysteriously no code for the DLC. So I'm a little stumped at this point, and so I go searching online, and a lot of people have reported this issue. And I originally see the European copies got this treatment here. They messed up. They didn't put the DLC on the European copies. Come to find out that every single physical copy on the PlayStation 5 edition does not have Echoes of the Eye on the actual copy, which is so disappointing, because I love having games fully complete. The whole purpose of this, the Archeologist Edition, was having it all in one package, so I wouldn't have to download anything off the internet. So in 10, 20 years, when the servers go off, I can still play Echoes of the Eye without having to download it from a server. If that server doesn't exist anymore, if it's not active, I can't do anything about that unless it's still downloaded onto my PlayStation. That was really disappointing, but it doesn't even come with the DLC in a thing. They knew about this. They figured this out. And this is the most frustrating part for me, is that they figured this out. They identified the issue. I believe Nintendo Switch copies are just fine. So if you get that version, I think it's all on the cartridge, or it comes with a DLC code included. I'm not sure which one. But they knew that was a thing, and they said they were going to have tech support. You could get on IM8-bit, whatever the partner that they had to create the physical copies, and you can put in a request, proof of purchase, and you'll get your DLC code, which is all well and good. In fact, the support was fantastic. I don't want to dog on the support at all. They did a fantastic job. I emailed them. They got back to me within a couple of hours, provided proof of purchase, immediately got me a code. Worked out just great. So I am whole in terms of everything. It was just so disappointing to see, because they identified this issue early on. It's been several months since the launch of this physical edition, and the new copies are still coming out without anything on the disc. So they have not rectified the issue. They've not changed it. I'm assuming they only did a limited run, since they're partnering for a physical release with IM8-bit. So I'm guessing they just had a bunch already printed. They're just selling out their stock, and they're not going to change anything about it. But I was like, man, I figured you'd be printing new copies and putting the stuff on, but I guess that's not the case here. So I could not believe that they sold the Archeologist Edition, and it's just the base game. It's just absolutely aggravating. But there's nothing to take away from this game, because this game actually is a 10 out of 10. 100% recommendable experience. You should go check this out for $20 for a physical copy. Still a steal for the base game. And like I said, support will take care of you. You just go on their website, you do the whole thing. If you want the PS5 copy, they'll take care of you really quickly, and they're really good about that. So you'll get your DLC. I haven't tried it out yet. I'm very excited to. But I've never experienced something like this where I get like a new special edition and it's nothing special about it. It's just the base game. I was just so floored by this. If you have the Nintendo Switch version, you happen to be watching this and you have the Nintendo Switch version, let me know if everything is on the singular cartridge or if you had to download Echoes of the Eye from like the eShop or something like that. I would really like to know. I'll probably go do some research after this to double check. I was so livid I didn't continue my research to figure out if the Switch copies had it on the cartridge or not. But yeah, this the most disappointed I've been in recent memory. But again, Outer Wilds is a 10 out of 10, so I at least get a perfect game out of the equation, and my DLC hopefully will be just as good. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.